along?
I think that's just natural. Once the game comes to you and it slows down and you get into the rhythm of the game, it's easier. Now the challenge for me is to be able to do that from the get-go, and that obviously seems to be something I've been struggling with, I guess you could say, and something I'll look to fix. Obviously, I want to, you always want to play all 60 minutes perfect. I understand that might not happen every time, and you got to adjust to it. The important thing for us as an offense is that when things get tough in the beginning of the game, you can't, panic or anything. You can't get soft. You got to just keep pushing through those kind of things and play through the ups and downs, as Coach always says, and be ready to make a play when it's available.
Is that something you've been cognizant of, or has it been brought up? I'm sure it was brought up quite a bit today.
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely aware of missing some things downfield or having a slow start. I'm aware of those things, and that's something that, like I said, I have to address. It's something you can really only work on game day, and so just have to fix those as the weeks go on. But anytime you can get a win, I mean, we're not too worried about how things start off. If we get the win, but you want to always start strong and you want to finish strong. That's just how football is. That's the best way to give yourself a chance to win.
Is there anything you're examining in your preparation, game day preparation, or anything like that you think might help you?
Maybe there's something I should do. Maybe there's something I shouldn't do, and I think that's something I'll just maybe find out with time. As of right now, I mean, I'm not out there searching for new ways or anything like that. I mean, if I start to settle down, I think that would probably just be because of experience and playing in games. That'll probably help the most out of anything.
I joked about caffeine. Do you use caffeine? I don't even know.
No, I don't.
Do they let you guys even do that if you wanted?
You could if you wanted to.
Yeah.
I think, but
I'm joking. Total joke.
Just drink all the coffee you want before a game.
You might be going to the bathroom a little bit.
Yeah, that would be a problem too. Nobody wants that.
Saturday, you guys had maybe one or two plays, empty backfield, 4 wideouts, and then back. Some people might even call that the spread. Is that something that you guys kind of want to put out there? And
I think it's something that's in the game plan. We've used it in the past a little bit.
A
few times here and there, and we're not exactly given heavy doses of it, so it's just little things you put into offenses to kind of loosen up the defense and see what you can get out of them and see what will work. You want to keep as much in the game plan as you can and have it ready if possible, because sometimes you never know what can present a problem to a defense, and you might be able to exploit them in a certain way.
Well, I know that Kirk's been to New England a few times, and watching that game last night, Brady threw almost 60 times. It was a little bit like, you guys don't have a Wes Welker or Randy Moss, but not yet. But it was kind of like what the Patriots do. I mean, at least it felt like it was.
Yeah, I mean, their offense is you would definitely say it's different than ours. They're a passing oriented. We are a balanced team, and that's. But it doesn't mean you can't implement certain things that certain offenses will do, even a run heavy team. So I think the more looks you can give a defense, just the harder it is for them to prepare for you,
right.
And it gives you more of an advantage, really.
What's the conversation like when you miss Moniaki that badly? Are you telling him, or do you go to him? Does he go to you? Do you guys joke about it, or?
No.
Is there actually some sniping, or I don't even know?
No, it's if the guy's open, you want to give him the ball. If they're covering him hard, you're gonna have to go somewhere else, and everybody knows that. And you can't try to press it into somebody if they're not out there, because then you're gonna go make mistakes. So you just want to get the ball to the open guy.
It's hard to simulate the speed of the game in practice. How has working with your wide receivers and tight ends in practice helped you in game situations?
You can get pretty darn close to your timing with receivers, even just on air, which means no defense and nobody out there. Just you're letting the ball go before they come out of their cuts, and they're turning around, whipping their head around and catching it. So you really don't need a defense to establish timing. That's something you have to work on really hard without defenses and stuff like that, so that when you get in the game, it becomes like second nature. And the game time, things are a little bit different. There's going to be some little adjustments you have to make, and I think those are some of the things that we're ironing out and seeing on film, little things that not everyone catches that can make us a better offense.
How did it feel having a redshirt freshman never played before guarding your back Saturday in Riley?
I wasn't really worried about him at all. He's a good football player. He's tough, and that was the biggest thing. Is his toughness really is really what presents him with the ability to not get flustered in a game like that.
Your offensive line seems to be coming together, but it's still looking for that one lineup. How cognizant of that are you? Because you have your job, you have your meetings, but they're the guys who make you look good.
Right. I mean, it's in my mind. You want to know who's going to be up there protecting for you because you want them to know the game plan. But at the same time, next man in, like Coach always says, you got to be able to go with whoever can play. Whoever we have presented there, who's ever available. That's really what you got to go with. And you can't sit there hoping that someone will be up there. You just got to play with what you got.